Hello, everybody, and welcome to Valley Life, and welcome to another Wells Fargo Friday. We always get to bring you some great volunteers that are just attributing to the spirit of volunteerism. Today is no different, and I certainly want to thank all the great kids and the teachers at Lowell Elementary School, too. We're bombarding a classroom right now, so we kind of get the feel for what's happening in here. But, Alyssa, how are you? It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'm great. Absolutely nice to meet you,
Good.
too.
Now, you're representing Wells Fargo, and also being a volunteer with Wells Fargo, this is kind of one of those things with junior achievement that's near and dear to your heart that you're saying, you know what, this is what I'm getting involved in.
Absolutely. I'm a store manager with Wells Fargo Bank, and then I do sit on the Junior Achievement Advisory Board as well.
Okay, now Laura, junior achievement, not just near and dear to you, that's the passion, that's what it's all about. You're running the show.
I am running the show. I'm the executive director here in the Central Valley, where we see about 9,000 students a year, teaching them financial literacy, entrepreneurship, and work readiness skills. So important in today's society that kids know how to handle their money and how to be prepared for life after work. We're teaching kids the economics of life.
Okay, we just kind of got a little overview then, the economics of life, but there's more to it than that. So kind of let us know what junior achievement really stands for, and especially the fact that getting these kids to learn how to handle money is super important, so they're not just thrown out into the work world and taken advantage of.
Absolutely. From kindergarten all the way through 12th grade, we bring our volunteers like Wells Fargo and a lot of our other community volunteers into classrooms every day, and we teach them all about how to handle money, how to get a job, how to start a business, how to succeed in life after high school. And the tools and skills that we teach them are going to be valuable while they're in school and certainly for the rest of their life.
Sure.
Critical information that we're teaching them.
And you just mentioned 9,000 students, so this is a very large program.
9,000 is just here in the Central Valley, mostly in Fresno and Madera County. Throughout Northern California, we'll see over 100,000 students and about 9 million around the world in any given year. So tons of students are impacted by junior achievement and the volunteers from all over the community and business world that make this possible.
And, you know, I own my own business too for about 10 years, and I started at 25, which to me, you think at 25 you know everything and you have all the answers to the world. And there was still so many days when I thought this business is going under because cash flow is different than profit and loss, and there's a lot of things that the kids must really get inquisitive about that they say, wait a minute, describe to me how this works again, which really gives them the advantage when they go into the business world.
Absolutely. A lot of our programs are delivered at the high school level, one lesson at a time over 7 weeks. So the volunteers can really dig in and mentor the students and teach them about entrepreneurship or financial literacy or success skills in the work world. And then other programs are delivered one day at a time. We call that a JA day. And that's where Wells Fargo has been really instrumental, is getting groups of volunteers in one school or multiple schools for one morning and going into a classroom just like we're in today in Mrs. De La Cerda's class at Lowell Elementary, and teaching kids for one morning all 5 or 6 of the lessons. And then they really have some skills that'll be useful. And the next year, hopefully they'll get the program again in the next grade that they're in. And it builds on it year after year.
Sure. And Alyssa, being a branch manager with Wells Fargo too, this is right up your alley because you're thinking, you know, those math skills that I had to learn back in the day, you can tell the kids now how to apply them and really see them kind of light up when they get it and say, you know what, I can run my own business.
Yes, absolutely. I'm very passionate about children and financial literacy, and the great thing about working at Wells Fargo Bank is it really does get us as leaders of the bank to reach one, teach one, get out there in the community, do what's best for teaching our tomorrow's future. And these might be our future customers, they might be our future bankers or CEOs of Wells Fargo Bank. So it's a phenomenal experience to get out and do that every day.
Sure, and not just local athletes and local celebrities and that kind of thing, but someone that is doing it in a community working at a bank. I mean, you can tell them, look, this is hands-on, this is how the world functions, and kind of give them that firsthand real-world experience.
Yes. Another thing I'd say is a lot of children today have a lot of questions. There's a lot of different questions going on about what's going on in the financial world. So it's a great opportunity to get out there, talk to the kids, and just be part of the community and teach that great curriculum that Junior Achievement has provided to us to different elementary schools around and middle schools around the Central Valley.
Sure. And Laura, reaching that many children obviously requires an effort, not just from volunteers, but also people that are on staff. How do you get involved, and then how do we help to fund junior achievement?
Right. Oh, thank you for asking that question. I love the funding question. We're always looking for more partners for junior achievement. You're right. Wells Fargo can't do it alone, although they do a great job for us, but we always look for other businesses or people who want to either volunteer and or donate to junior achievement to help make sure the programs can keep continuing and sustaining year after year year in more classrooms and reaching more students every year. Sure. So partners out in the community are a huge need that we have. Absolutely.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but the national website, I believe, is ja.org, but there's also one on the local level that might be easier to make sure your money stays local for a contribution.
Right, janorcal.org. We're a satellite office of JA of Northern California, and so that would kind of give you an idea of what's happening here in the Central Valley and all throughout the 23 counties that Northern California Junior Achievement covers.
Perfect. Well, if I can grab you ladies for just a little bit longer, I'm going to throw it to commercial real quick. I got some more questions for you if you'll stick with me for a bit. Absolutely. Sound like a deal? Good. I want to thank the kids again at Lowell Elementary School, and we'll be right back after these commercial breaks. Stay tuned for some more Valley Life at Wells Fargo Friday.